Ever since I started this channel, I've looked at a ton of RVs, campers, travel trailers, and caravans from all over the world. Most of them blur together after a while, but every now and then one really sticks with you. For me, Grumpy Bear's Koda was one of those rare campers that just felt like it got everything right. That's why it still stings a bit to talk about it today. Even if you absolutely love a camper, that doesn't guarantee it'll stay in production. After I covered the Koda back in 2023, Grumpy Bear decided to pull the plug on it just a couple of years later. Instead, they shifted their focus to a new style of camper that gives them more flexibility to meet customer demands. Personally, I think that was a pretty painful move, at least from an enthusiast's point of view. But hey, I'm not the one balancing their books or worrying about quarterly earnings, so I get it. Kind of. One possible reason for the decision is price. The Koda was never the cheapest truck camper out there. It started around $27,000, or about 23,150 euros at today's exchange rates, and could climb to roughly $36,000 once you added certain options. Compare that to Grumpy Bear's current Arctos Sport, which starts at around $12,000 MSRP, and it's pretty clear which direction they chose to go to attract more buyers. Still, the reason the Koda cost more is also exactly why I loved it so much. The heart of that camper was good old proven fiberglass. On top of that, it used a monoblock shell made from 3 panels that were bonded together to create one seamless structure. That seamless design is a huge deal. When you think about RV problems, water intrusion is usually right at the top of the list. Seams and joints are often the first places where water sneaks in and starts doing serious damage. If you don't give water an easy way in, you're already winning. When I originally researched the Koda, I also learned that the aluminum Grumpy Bear used was imported from Canada. If you know anything about Canada's history with fiberglass campers, that choice makes total sense. Just take a look at classic bowler campers, and you'll see why. The fiberglass panels themselves came from Space Cap, a company that's been working with these composites since 1972. That's over 50 years of experience, which is no small thing. I mention that because fiberglass campers are clearly having another moment right now, and honestly, for good reason. So why does fiberglass keep coming back? The truth is, it never really went away. It's just been quietly waiting in the background. Over time, we've learned how to work with it better than ever, using it for boats, cars, RVs, campers, and even everyday things like walls, showers, and bathroom units. Fiberglass is loved because it can last an incredibly long time when it's built right and taken care of. There are fiberglass campers out there that have been sitting for decades and still come back to life. Sure, the sun can be rough on gel coat, and neglect can cause issues, but with regular checkups and a bit of care, a monoblock shell could realistically be passed down to your kids. Some folks do point out that movement between a trailer chassis and the shell can cause stress over time, and that's a fair concern. But honestly, that's something you need to watch with any camper. If anything, a well-built monoblock design is about as low maintenance as it gets. And that's what brings us right back to the Koda. It had all the right ingredients to keep Grumpy Bear firmly on the camper map for years. I'm not saying their current campers aren't good, because they are, but the Koda was something special. The good news is that if you're still chasing that same vibe, campers like the Ranger series are out there. And who knows, maybe enough noise from the community could even convince Grumpy Bear to bring the Koda back. Stranger things have happened.